All right, we are out here in Almond-Bancroft here where the Almond-Bancroft Eagles will be playing host here to the Pacelli Cardinals. A Central Wisconsin South matchup between Eagles here of Almond-Bancroft and the Cardinals of Pacelli here with our Auto Select Stevens Point pregame show. Stevens Point Pacelli comes in here with an overall record of 3-1, 1-1 in the conference here. They will play here today, and then they have a home game back home again tomorrow against Port Edwards, another conference game, and then they are on the road Saturday for a doubleheader over in Green Bay against Green Bay Notre Dame. Stevens Point's Auto Select, best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair services with locations on Church Street and on Highway 10 East. No matter where your automotive needs, look to Auto Select and you're good to go. Almond-Bancroft, on the other hand, comes in here with an overall record here of 2-1. And they will feature senior TJ Lamb out on the hill for Almond, the senior. Certainly heard a lot about this group of young athletes here. We know they were down at state earlier in basketball. Certainly a lot of good athletes on this Almond-Bancroft heat here. And again, they come in here overall record 1-2. They are head coached by Rod Terzinski. So Pacelli will lead things off here. They'll have their Melise Badoon batting first, Peyton Flees, followed by Asher Jordan in the 3 spot, Lucas Hammerly batting in the cleanup spot today. Bryce Flaker, 5th hitter today, followed by Kelton Upper in the 6 hole. Sully Schober, the freshman, who we've seen a couple of nice things early on, hitting in the 7 spot here. And then Nolan Wojcik will be doing the DHing. Jaden Garski out in left field. And then rounding out the batting order here for the Cardinals will be freshman catcher Eric Reinke. So we are set to go here again with our Stevens Point Auto Select pregame show where we feature Pacelli Cardinals and Almond-Bancroft Eagles. Auto Select, which is Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair services with locations on Church Street and Highway 10 East. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select and you are good to go. So TJ Lamb here out on the hill for the Eagles. Lamb's first pitch, a called strike to Melise Badoon. TJ the lefty here, the senior left-hander, working out of the stretch here for the Eagles. Comes set here. Lamb's offering, misses low, so count moves now to 1-1. Melise Badoon, again, the junior shortstop. We saw him last week in action, certainly, and certainly Monday here as well. So Lamb's set here. Breaking pitch just missed low here. Count goes now to 2-1 to Melise Badoon. Now Lamb works out of the stretch. His offering is going to be fouled out of play here. Count will go even to 2-2. Want to give thanks again to our game day sponsors, Lee Ayers Jewelers, Blinds and Designs by Kelly, and Point Insurance, as well as Premier Auto. Count now 2-2 to Badoon. And Badoon swings through strike 3. The first out here for the Cardinals. That will bring in senior Peyton Flees. Peyton, of course, their center fielder, everyday center fielder, hitting here in the number 2 spot for the Cardinals. So Lamb's misses a bit low. Flees had that 3-hit night. Ball hit on the ground to third. That's going to be a long throw, and they will get the 5-3 Flees. So out number 2, that will bring up senior Asher Jordan here, hitting in the number 3 spot for the Cardinals. So Lamb looking pretty efficient thus far, 2 up, 2 down. Lamb's offering misses out and away. Up and away, I should say. So count now 1-0 on senior Asher Jordan. Jordan playing second base today. That ball belted into center. And that will be out number 3. So 3 up, 3 down inning here for senior TJ Lamb. We will move here to the bottom half of inning number 1, where you are listening to and watching high school baseball, Pacelli baseball here on Zaleski Sports. Back here in a moment.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, Auto Select will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust. In Stevens Point and Plover, at Auto Select, you're good to go.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
You want a job? You want a career? Farner Asphalt of Stevens Point is hiring. Farner Asphalt of Stevens Point needs laborers, truck drivers, and equipment operators now. Enjoy year-round benefits by calling Farner Asphalt 800-332-3360 to apply, or go to Farner Asphalt. Farner Asphalt is an equal opportunity employer including disability and veterans.
All right, we are back out here in Almond-Bancroft, bottom half of inning number 1 here. Almond will send up senior TJ Lamb, who we saw earlier in that first inning. 3 up, 3 down inning out on the hill for the Eagles here. He'll be followed by Brody Dernbach doing the catching today for the Eagles. And Emmett Stiles at shortstop will be hitting the number 3 spot. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. So again, we talked about here in our auto game pregame select show here that Almond-Bancroft here with an overall 1-2 record here. Early goings, of course. Pacelli comes in with a 3-1 overall record. They are 1-1 in the CWC South currently. And Almond will play again here tomorrow night, where they will host Green Lake Princeton. Pacelli, on the other hand, as we mentioned earlier, will be back home against Port Edwards tomorrow. Another CWC South game. Phelps Dairy, the culture of Wisconsin, is forever tied to life on the farm. Bring the family for a visit to Phelps' Dairy Store in Stevens Point. Cheeses, dairy products, local meats, seasonal decor, and so much more. Phelps' Dairy Store, food, family, and fun. So with that, we will see TJ Lamb here, the lefty, number 5 for Eagles here, hitting in the lead-up spot here. Of course, we saw TJ out on the hardwood and out on the football field as well. A lot of these guys, you'll recognize the names, certainly from other sports, no doubt, and certainly baseball as well. But it's a team that was down at the state basketball tournament just, it feels like a long time ago. It was really probably about 5 weeks ago. So TJ Lamb to start things off here for the Eagles. And Lucas Hammerly, the junior, we saw a little bit last week in relief, comes out to start here for the Cardinals, the right-hander. And Lamb ready to step in here. Hammerly set, working out of the stretch. Hammerly's first offering a called strike. Brody Dernbach in the on-deck circle for the Eagles. And Lamb hits it down to second. That will be Jordan there to scoop it up. Out number 1, the 4-3 from Jordan Dopper, retiring TJ Lamb for out number 1. That will bring in junior Brody Dernbach here. Also doing the catching today for the Eagles. Hammerly works out of the stretch here. First offering misses up. So 1-0 is a count now to Brody Dernbach, number 2, hitting in the number 2 spot for the Eagles. That ball driven into left. That is going to be caught by freshman Jaden Garski. Ball hit pretty well by Dernbach, but Garski there covering the ground. Again, just the freshman. Is Jaden Garski. Well hit baseball. Out number 2. That will bring up shortstop Emmett Stiles here. Hanley's offering, misses down low. Nobody on here, 2 outs here, early goings, bottom half of inning number 1. Hammerly out on the hill for the Cardinals. And Hammerly misses high and in, so count now goes to 2-0 here on Emmett Stiles. Might have missed just a bit up, so count 3-0 here now to shortstop Emmett Stiles. And that will be the first walk issued here on the afternoon. Emmett Stiles reaches on the base on ball here for the Eagles. Brings up the number 4 hitter, number 21, and the third baseman here in Tucker Stiles. Emmett on first there now. 2 outs. Hammerly looks him back here. And a called strike to Tucker Stiles here. Off-speed breaking ball just missed. It looks like, so count now 1-1 on the third baseman here in Tucker Stiles. Emmett over at first. And a called strike. The count now goes here 1-2 on Tucker Stiles here with a runner over on first here. And a swing and a miss, so that is out number 3. So Hammerly retires Tucker Stiles here. We move to inning number 2 here. Score 0-0. You are watching and listening to high school baseball, Pacelli baseball here on Zaleski Sports. Back here in a moment.
Rocky Rococo.
My pizza!
Pizza, hand-style pizza.
I love it!
Cheese sauce, toppings and slices.
You'll love it too!
Rocky Rococo. Whole pie or slices. Hot, thick, chewy, crunchy, saucy. Rocky Rococo. Pizza. Rocky Rococo.
Let your job journey begin at Express Employment Professionals. Find hundreds of employers looking for a candidate like you, all in one place at one time. And let Express Employment help connect you with your future career. With locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford, you'll find local jobs right in your community, including direct hire and evaluation to hire opportunities. Express Employment specializes in light industrial, skilled trades, professional, and office careers. Begin your job journey today with Express Employment Professionals at expresspros.com.
All right, we are back here out Almond-Bancroft here in Almond-Bancroft. I'd say it's probably about 50 degrees, a little overcast, had a little bit of rain earlier. Wasn't sure if we'd get this in, but here we are, happy to be here. Express Employment Professionals has relationships with all the local businesses and job openings. Call or stop in at Express Employment to find the right career path for you. So Lucas Hammerly here to lead things off in inning number 2 for the Cardinals. And TJ Lamb back out there for the Eagles. Ball misses out, so count now 1-0 on Lucas. Ball just misses out, so count now 2-0 on junior Lucas Hammerly, who of course we saw out on the hill last inning here for the Cardinals. And a called strike to Hammerly. Shoot a Funeral Home is your local family-owned and operated funeral home committed to serving families with compassionate, individualized, and affordable funerals. Shoot a Funeral Home of Stevens Point and Plover. And Lamb's offering misses in and up, it looks like. So count now, hitters count 3-1 on Lucas Hammerly. His first at-bat here in the early goings here in Almond. And Hammerly will reach on the base on ball here. First runner aboard for the Cardinals here in inning number 2. That will bring in freshman right fielder Bryce Flaker, his first at-bat here this afternoon. Cal Knopper in the on-deck circle for the Cardinals. The Lamb's offering. This is high here, and Hammerly will reach. And we will get a, what I believe perhaps is a courtesy runner here. Rock and Roll Cafe. Treat the whole family to breakfast or lunch at the Rock and Roll Cafe. Mexican and American dishes cooked to perfection daily on Stanley Street in Stevens Point. So Nick Grivach, pinch running for Lucas Hammerly here. Lead runner at second. TJ's pitch misses just out. It looks like count now goes 2-0 here on Bryce Flaker here. And a called strike to Bryce. 2-1 our count here. And a called strike too, so count even now on freshman Bryce Flaker. Nick Grivach doing the pinch running out there for the Cardinals over on second. And an off-speed pitch at throw down to 3, and they're going to get the second out here. The strike him out, throw him out variety. So quickly 2 outs now here for Pacelli, junior Kelton Opper here. Rocky Rococo's Pan-Style Pizza and Pasta is a Stevens Point favorite for dine-in, takeout, or delivery. Always supporting local and always an easy and affordable choice for your next family night out, fast food on the go, or even your next catering for a party or work function. Enjoy Rocky Rococo's here in Stevens Point. 2 outs now here for Hopper here for the Cardinals. We're going to take a brief commercial break. You are listening to and watching high school baseball here. Pacelli Baseball here on Zaleski Sports. Back here momentarily.
Hello, Wisconsin. Felt's Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun. Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Felt's Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Felt's Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
All right, we are back out here at Almond-Bancroft High School. Just saw the strike him out, throw him out, 2-out variety here. So Tanner Lamb back out onto the hill. Kelton Opper here to step into the plate here, his first at-bat here on the afternoon. Kelton playing first base here. Staub Construction is a premier builder of municipal and industrial water and wastewater treatment systems in the Midwest. Staub Construction, a 100% employee-owned company. So Lamb's first pitch misses a bit high here to Kelton Opper. And a called strike, so count now 1-1 on first baseman Kelton Opper here. Hits in throwing out of the lefty position here. That ball's going to be batted foul down the third base line. Coach Sinke making a nimble play on that, I would say. Somewhat nimble. Still has it, I would say. So count now moves 1-2 here to junior Kelton Opper. And a swing and a miss, drop third strike. Kelton going to run down, so that will be out number 3 by way of the strikeout. So TJ Lamb with 3 strikeouts here through the first 2 innings of work. We will move here to inning number bottom of the second here. You are listening to and watching high school baseball, Pacelli baseball here on Zaleski Sports. Back here in a moment.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
Hi, I'm Shai from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
All right, we are back out here at Almond-Bancroft High School here. The deadlocked here at zeros. Move here to bottom half of inning number 2, where the Eagles will send up Davis Dernbach, followed by Shane Kleismith and Ashton Shaplinski here for the Eagles. Lucas Hammerly back out on the hill for the Cardinals here. 0-0 early going here, both teams. And Davis Dernbach, the right fielder, steps in here for the Eagles. Hammerly works out of the stretch here for the Cardinals. Ball hit sharply down the third base line. Sully Schober, the great play, Sully Schober to retire Davis Dernbach. 1 pitch, 1 out for Hammerly and the Cardinals. That will bring in Shane Kleismith here. The center fielder, number 10, the righty here for the Eagles. And that first pitch misses up to Kleismith here. So Hammerly works out of the stretch here for the Cardinals, nobody on. Ball hit down the line, sharply down third base. Foul here for Shane. A count here at 1-1. Ball misses in, it looks like. So count now 2-1 here to Shane. Shane Kleismith here, the senior. And Hammerly's offering, misses away. So count hitters count now. Hammerly misses up, so Kleismith will reach by way of the base on ball here for the Eagles. Now we'll bring in Ashton Shaplinsky here, the second baseman here. Number 14 hitting in the number 7 spot for the Eagles. Lead runner at first there now for the Eagles. Hammerly set. And a called strike. Speed offering just in, so count now moves to 1-1 here on Ashton Shaplinsky. Kleismith, the lead runner, on first for the Eagles. And Hammerly's offering a little bit high, it looks like, so 2-1 now the count. Hammerly misses upstairs, so count now will move to 3-1 here for Ashton. Clarence Pratt in the on-deck circle for the Eagles, left fielder today. And that ball is going to be lifted out of play here. The count now will go to full here on second baseman Ashton Shaplinsky here. Ball misses low, so that will put a couple of runners aboard here for the Eagles. Just the one out thus far. That will bring in the left fielder, Clarence Pratt. Right-hander hitting today in the number 8 spot for the Eagles. Couple runners on, nobody out here. Beg your pardon, one out. And a called strike to Pratt here. Ball misses here now, so count 1-1 on Clarence. Lead runner on second there for the Eagles. And Kleismith. The ball's lifted into right. Flaker out there. Not an easy play by any means. He will make the play, and that will be out number 2. Tagging will be Kleismith, so he will advance. Two outs now here for junior Aiden Phillips. Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetic and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. So Aiden Phillips here for the Eagles. Ball misses low, and Kleismith going to be motoring home. Play at the plate, no, not there. Kelton Opper to back things up. First run will score here for the Eagles. Shane Kleismith. Shaplinsky will advance down to second. Luke is trying to work his way out of bottom half of inning number 2. Aiden Phillips here, the big first baseman, of course. Know of him on the basketball and football field as well, certainly. And a called strike to Aiden Phillips here. Count now 1-1 on Aiden Phillips. And Lucas offering that is swatted down the first base side here. That will be a foul ball. Count now 1-2 to Phillips here. The lead runner here in Shaplinski over on second. Ball lifted, foul. That's going to keep the count here at 1-2. Phillips battling here for the Eagles. And Hammerly's off speed down and away, so count now even at 2s. So Almond-Bancroft with the early 1-0 advantage here. Bottom half of inning number 2. Ball's going to be batted out of play, nearly the same spot. Phillips hanging around here with a 2-2 count. Lead runner in Japlinski out at second. Hammerly trying to work out of this inning number 2 here. And a called third strike on Phillips, so that will send Phillips down, and that will be the end of 2 complete here. You are listening to and watching high school baseball, Pacelli baseball here on Zaleski Sports. Almond with the 1-0 advantage. We move to inning number 3. We will be back momentarily here on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fear, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
At Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
All right, we are back here out at Almond-Bancroft. Top half of inning number 3. Freshman Sully Schober here to lead things off, followed by the designated hitter Nolan Wojcik here on the on-deck circle for the Cardinals. TJ Lamb back out on the hill for the Almond-Bancroft Eagles. And that ball misses up here now, so count is 1-0. Sully had that nice play at third earlier here today. So showing some range and arm strength in his early career, I would say, as freshman Sully Schober. Lamb's offering misses in, so count now goes to 2-0 here on the third baseman here. Sully Schober in his first plate appearance here for the Cardinals today. And his Lamb's offering misses low now, so 3-0 the count here to Schober. And a called strike, so count now 3-1. Hitters count here for Sully Schober. And a called strike too, so count moves now to full. Lamb has battled back here in the count to push the count here now to full on freshman Sully Schober. And a curveball, strike 3. So Lamb retires Schober here for out number 1. That will bring in left-handed hitting designated hitter Nolan Wojcik here. His first plate appearance here for the Cardinals. Wojcik showing bunt for a moment there. Called strike. Lamb set, called strike 2. Breaking ball in there for called strike 2 here for TJ Lamb. Designated hitting Nolan Wojcik with the 0-2 count here. And a swing and a miss, strike 3. So Lamb with 2 consecutive Ks here. Now we'll bring up the freshman catcher Eric Ranke today. And that ball hit into the backstop, which is a really good thing here. Being as close as we are, it's always refreshing to know you have a dependable backstop. Good thing indeed. So Ranke here with the 0-1 count. Lamb's off speed just misses out, so count now goes 1-1 here on the freshman Eric Ranke here today. First plate appearance on the day. Curveball didn't miss by much, so count now 2-1 here on Ranke. That ball belted down the first base line, foul. Coach Sads thought maybe he'd make a play on it. Didn't, but heck of an effort nonetheless. So count now goes even here, 2-2 on the freshman Eric Ranke today. First plate appearance for Eric. And the ball misses. No, so count now moves full. TJ with 5 strikeouts thus far on the afternoon. And Ranke will be aboard here with a walk. First offer walk here today. Brings the top of the order back up here in Melise Badoon. Badoon struck out his first at-bat over in inning number 1 here. Second plate appearance here for the junior. 2 outs here. Ranke over at first. That will be a pass ball, so Ranke will advance down to second here. Badoon with a 1-0 count. Lands up. Lamb's offering misses away, so count now 2-0 here on Badoon. And Lamb keeping Ranke honest back over at second. Ranke retreats in there safely. So 2-0 the count now here to Badoon. 2 outs here in inning number 3. And a called strike, so 2-1 now to Badoon. And TJ down to second. That's going to be Ranke will retreat. Thought for a moment it got away, but Clysmith there to rein things back in. So Ranke will stay at second. Do now with a 2-1 count. Off-speed pitch just misses here. So count now 3-1 on Melise. And that will be a walk. Farner Asphalt want to make excellent seasonal money in a short window of time this spring, summer, and fall. Joining Farner Asphalt, your locally owned leader in pavement contracting. Farner is the industry leader in quality, service, and most importantly, safety. Take advantage of these excellent seasonal wages and apply today at farnerasphalt.com. So Fleas down the third base line. That's going to roll foul here for Peyton here. So Badoon down at first for the Cardinals. Ranky down at second still here. 2 outs here. Lamb's offering, misses a bit low. A little low and away. Peyton looking to drive a run in here for the Cardinals. And the off-speed pitch. Breaking ball in there. Count now 1-2 to senior Peyton Fleas, the center fielder. He grounded out to third, his first at bat in inning number 1. And a swing and a miss, drop third strike. Dernbach the wherewithal to get the out. And that will retire Fleas, so that is the end of the Cardinals' half of inning number 3. We will move to the bottom half of inning number 3. Almond-Bancroft 1, Pacelli 0. We move to bottom half of inning number 3. You are watching and listening to high school baseball, Pacelli baseball here on Zaleski Sports. Back here in a moment.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine-free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
Buy 3 Goodyear tires and 1 is free has been extended at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Plus, get up to $200 back on 4 installed Goodyear tires when you use the Goodyear credit card. Buy 3 and 1 is free in March at Sherrill Tire and Auto. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
All right, we are back out here at Almond-Bancroft here. Almond with a 1-0 lead here going into their bottom half of inning number 3. SC Swiderski, an SCS apartment or home is where you want to live, work, and play all throughout central Wisconsin, the Chippewa Valley, and the Fox Valley. No matter where you live, look to SC Swiderski to make you feel right at home. Visit scswiderski.com for more. And by the Point Brewing. Stevens Point Brewery is a proud sponsor of local high school athletics. Experience the many refreshing flavors of Point Gourmet sodas. Handcrafted in small batches, each flavor is perfected for your enjoyment. From tasty black cherry cream to the world-famous Point root beer, every bottle is in the house. So TJ Lamb here to lead things off in inning number 3 for the Eagles. Hammerling's first offering misses low, so count now 1-0 on TJ. TJ grounded to second, his first at-bat over in inning number 1 for the Eagles. Hammerling's offering misses up and away, so count now quickly moves to 2-0 here on TJ Lamb. Ball high now on Lamb. 3-0 here on TJ. And a called strike to TJ. Count now goes 3-1 here for TJ. TJ thus far with the 6 strikeouts through his first 3 innings of work here on the mound. That ball. And Jordan there to make out number 1 here for the Cardinals. So Lamb will be retired on the fly out to second here to Jordan. Now we'll bring in the catcher. Hitting in the number 2 spot is number 2, Brody Dernbach. He flew out sharply to left his first at-bat in inning number 1. So Hammerley's offering misses. Count now 1-0 on Brody. Hammerley's offering a bit up. So 2-0 the count now here to junior Brody Dernbach. 0 for 1 on the day thus far. And a called strike. The count now goes 3-1. Hammerly's offering misses just off the inside part of the plate. Emmett Stiles in the on-deck circle for the Eagles. That ball fouled in the backstop here. Count now goes to full here on Dernbach. And that will be a base on ball for Brody Dernbach. He reaches here in bottom half of inning number 3. That will bring in Emmett Stiles. Emmett walked his first at-bat in inning number 1. And a called strike to Stiles here. Dernbach down at first, Brody Dernbach. Hammerly checks the runner back. And Dernbach going to reach on the stolen base for the Eagles here. 0-2 now here to Stiles. One out here with Brody Dernbach looming over at second base for the Eagles. 0-2 count here to Stiles. And a swing and a miss for out number 2 here. That will bring in Caden Hagnes here to do the pinch running for Brody Dernbach. Keegan, Hammerly to Keegan here. Ball misses. And Hammerly's offering up. So count now 1-1. Beg your pardon. 2-0 here now. Keep myself honest here in the scorebook. And a called strike to Keegan I here, so count now goes 2-1. And called strike 2 here. The count moves even here, 2-2. Keegan I. Davis Dernbach in the on-deck circle for the Eagles. And Hammerly misses just off, so the count. Keegan has worked the count full here for the Eagles here. Lead runner and Hagnes down at second. That's going to be a slow roller to third. Sully Schober the long play, and he's going to get the out. So 4-3 retires here. So Eagles down now. So we will move to inning number 4. Score remains 1-0 Almond. Inning number 4 here coming up here. You are listening to and watching high school baseball, Pacelli baseball here on Zaleski Sports. Back here in a moment.
The work that you put in is the work you're going to get out. Starts in the weight room, focusing on those fundamentals, whether it's throwing form, hitting form, running form. So that way when you come to the game, you're not really thinking about them. In my sessions with Carter at WPI, I kind of learned how to be very strong and very flexible at the same time. High pressure situations, the world's pushing down on you and you're trying to push back. Don't let the moment get too big.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
All right, we are back here out at Almond-Bancroft Point Heating and Cooling in Stevens Point and Plover with more than 100 years of making your home and business comfortable. Call Point Heating and Cooling or visit pointheating.com. So Jordan lead things off here for the Cardinals. And he called strike to senior Asher Jordan. Hammerly in the on-deck circle for the Cardinals. And Lamb's pitch misses low and in to second baseman Asher Jordan. And that ball misses down and in here. So count now moves to 2-1 for the senior here, number 7, Asher Jordan. Saw him out on the hill on Monday. The ball poked foul here. Count now goes to even here at 2-2. TJ Lamb with 6 strikeouts thus far. Looking pretty sharp here for the Eagles, I would say. So Jordan has worked the count full now. Home Furniture. Turn your house into a home and shop Home Furniture. Home Furniture on Grand Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids and Post Road in Plover. The count now full to Asher Jordan. And Jordan will reach on the base on ball here for the Cardinals. So Lucas Hammerly steps up here. He was walked his first official plate appearance back in inning number 2 for the Cardinals. Had the stolen base and the walk. Jordan on first here. And the pickoff play. Jordan will reach here, so Jordan pickoff play. So Jordan out at second now. And Hammerly hitting in the right-handed spot this time. So Jordan advances 90 feet down to third on the wild pitch here for Ullman. So count now 1-0 on Lucas Hammerly. Lamb's pitch upstairs. Count now at 2-0 here. Jordan down at third. Hammerly hitting on the right-hand side of the plate here today. Lamb's offering misses out and away. So count now goes here to 3-0 on Lucas Hammerly. We'll get a quick mound visit here. Ag Country Farm Credit Services is a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services. Contact Ag Country in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford. We'll get a quick momentarily break. We also want to give props to our sponsor, Maida, here today. When it comes to customized apparel or your local sports team apparel, turn to Maida in Stevens Point. From corporate outings to outfit your club or sports team, Maida has all you could need. So, Hammerly here working top half of inning number 4 here for Pacelli. Of course, we mentioned he had the walk, his first at-bat, and the stolen base. Asher Jordan down at third. Coach Terzinski here to say a few words to his senior left-hander TJ Lamb and crew here. So Hammerly will step back in here with lead runner just 90 feet away for the Cardinals. 3-0 the count here to Lucas Hammerly. And TJ will issue the walk here to Hammerly, so Hammerly will reach on the base on ball. Runners here now at the corner for the freshman right fielder and Bryce Flaker. Bryce struck out his first at-bat in inning number 2 here. We're going to have a play at the plate here, and Jordan will score on the wild pitch here for Eagles here, and Hammerly will advance down to second. The count will go 1-0 here on freshman Bryce Flaker. So again, we mentioned Flaker with a K, his first at-bat, looking to get on the board here in his second plate appearance for the Cardinals. 1-1 here, the score here, top half of inning number 4. And a called strike, so TJ Lamb. Count now goes here to 1-1 on Flaker here. And a called strike 2 count. Now quickly 1-2 on the righty here in Bryce Flaker. Cal Knopper in the on-deck circle for the Cardinals. Throw down here to 2. Hammerly will retreat. So knotted up here at 1 apiece here for both squads here today. And Lamb comes set here. And a curveball called, strike 3. Beautiful pitch. That is strikeout number 7 for TJ. That'll be out number 1 here. That will bring in Kel Knopper. Sully Schober in the on-deck circle for the Cardinals. Kelton had the ball misses, so Kelton with 0 for 1 here on the afternoon. Struck out his first at-bat, plate appearance number 2. And a swing and a miss. So Lamb gets one by Kel Knopper. Count now goes here 1-1. Lead runner and Hammerly out at second. And Lamb's offering misses a bit outside here, so count now moves 2-1 here on Kel Knopper. Off-speed pitch just and misses inside here, count. Now moves here to 3-1 on junior Kelton Hopper. And Hopper will reach by way of the base on ball here for the Cardinals. And we'll send up Sully Schober, 0 for 1 here on the afternoon. Struck out looking back in inning number 3 for the Cardinals. Second plate appearance of the day here, the 1 out. And a called strike here to Sully Schober from TJ Lamb. Throw down to 2. Emily back in safely there for the Cardinals. And Sully catches a piece of it. Count now moves here 0-2 on third base. Freshman Sully Schober here. Nolan Wojcik in the on-deck circle for the Cardinals. That ball belted down the first base line, foul here, so count remains 0-2 here to Sully Schober. And a quick mound visit here. Hoff Favor Real Estate, Andy Hoff and Cindy LaChapelle of Hoff Favor Real Estate Group are your local Stevens Point realtors. That's Andy Hoff and Cindy LaChapelle of Hoff Favor Real Estate. So the 1 out here for the Cardinals. Sully Schober with the 0-2 count here. And the designated hitting Nolan Wojcik in the on-deck circle here for Pacelli. Runners here at first and second. Lamb working out of the stretch here for the Eagles. And that ball fouled. Might have caught a piece of our umpire here possibly. He looks to be okay. Pretty tough guy from what I know of him. I've known him a while here, so count 1-2 here on, beg your pardon, 0-2 here on Sully Schober. Hammerly, the lead runner, out at second for the Cardinals. And a called third strike, throw down to 3, not going to be in time. Sully down on strikes here, so out number 2. Runners will advance, however, so runners here at second and third here. Strikeout number 8 for TJ Lamb today in the afternoon. And Wojcik swings through first offering here from Lamb. Runners here in scoring position for the Cardinals. That ball misses. It might be a play at the plate, and Hammerly will get in there safely on the pass ball here. Napper will advance over to third for the Cardinals. Wojcik with a 1-1 count here for Pacelli. So lefty-lefty here. That ball misses, not going to be a play, so Wojcik here with a 2-1 count, lefty versus lefty here. Hopper, the lead runner, out at third. And a called strike. So count now goes here even at 2. 2-2 here to designated hitting Nolan Wojciech, the lefty versus lefty matchup here. And the throw down to 3. And Apper will be back in. Good throw down there by Brody Dernbach, though. It was definitely a good throw, I would say, by the junior. Count now full to Nolan Wojciech here. And a called third strike, so that will end the Cardinals' half of inning number 4 here. They do come up with a couple of runs, though. Here we will move into the bottom half of inning number 4. Pacelli 2, Almond-Bancroft 1. You are listening to and watching high school baseball, Pacelli Baseball, here on Zaleski Sports. Back here in a moment.
Shuda Funeral Home in Stevens Point and Plover is your local, family-owned and operated funeral home providing families with compassionate, individualized, and affordable services when you need it most. The loss of a loved one is a difficult fact of life that Shuda Funeral Home will ensure you won't have to face alone. Shuda Funeral Home will guide you through the process from in-person visitations to creating obituaries and tributes. Pre-planning can also be a great way to ease these topics for your family. Learn more at shudafuneral.com or bring your questions and stop in.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
They, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
All right, we are back out here at Almond-Bancroft High School here, bottom half of inning number 4. Nicolay Bank offers personal banking at its best. They have locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill, or learn more at nicolaybank.com. So Almond will be led off here by Davis Dernbach hitting here, followed by Shane Kleismith and Ashton Chaplinsky. Davis Dernbach grounded to second, his first plate appearance here for the Eagles back in inning number 2. Hammerly's first offering in there for a strike to Davis Dernbach. 0 for 1 here on the afternoon. Off-speed pitch by Hammerly. Dernbach swings through it quickly. 0-2 now to Davis Dernbach. And that pitch just misses. So count now 1-2 here on Davis. And a called third strike here, so that will be quickly 1 out here for Hammerly. Hammerly up to 4 strikeouts now here for the Cardinals. Sends up the senior center fielder Shane Kleismith here. He walked his first at-bat, scored a run as well. And he takes ball 1 here. And Ashton in the on-deck circle for the Eagles. And a called strike here to Kleismith. Hammerly works out of the stretch here for the Cardinals. That ball skied. Badun camps under it for out number 2 to retire Kleismith. And we'll bring in Ashton Chaplinsky here. So Ashton walked his last plate appearance back in inning number 2 for the Eagles. On deck circle is Clarence Pratt. Hammerly's first offering misses, so count now 1-0. That ball sky, that's going to probably just get out of play there. Jaden Garski giving chase, however. Good hustle by Jaden. Count now 1-1 here. To Ashton Czaplinski here, the second baseman for the Eagles. And they called strike, so Hammerly with a knee buckler there. So count now 1-2 here. And Ashton fouls that one off. Stays alive here. Two outs here for Ashton. And Ashton stays alive again here. The foul. Count remains 1-2 here now. So Hammerly comes set here for the Cardinal. A swing and a miss. That will be out number 3 here for Cardinals here. We are through 4 complete here. Pacelli up 2-1 here. We move to inning number 5 here for Pacelli. Their top half of the 5th. You're listening to and watching high school baseball, Pacelli baseball here on Zaleski Sports. Back here in a moment.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, Auto Select will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust. In Stevens Point and Plover, at Auto Select, you're good to go.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
You want a job? You want a career? Farner Asphalt of Stevens Point is hiring. Farner Asphalt of Stevens Point needs laborers, truck drivers, and equipment operators now. Enjoy year-round benefits by calling Farner Asphalt 800-332-3360 to apply, or go to Farner Asphalt. Farner Asphalt is an equal opportunity employer including disability and veterans.
They called first strike here for TJ Lamb on Eric Renke here. Ball misses out here, so Renke with walked his last plate appearance back in inning number 3 here. Second at-bat for the freshman. And Lamb's offering, misses off, catches a strike, so 1-2 the count here for Renke. And a knee buckler there, so that will retire Eric Renke. That will TJ Lamb up to 10 strikeouts now. My math might be off by 1, but that's what I have. And again, usually my math is pretty accurate. That will bring up Melise Badoon here. Badoon had the walk this last at bat. Ball misses here, so Badoon 0 for 1 on the day here for the Cardinals. Ball misses out here, so count quickly 2-0 here to Badoon. And he called strike. Lamb. Just a corner there for strike 1. So 2-1 now to Badoon. Ball misses just low here, so count now moves here to 3-1 on Badoon. Again, we mentioned had the walk, the base on ball, his last at bat. back in third. The ball skied. That will be caught at near what I'll say the warning track. Hit that ball right on the screws, just a little short, but so Badun out number 2 retired here with a fly out to left here. Now we'll bring in Peyton Fleas here. Off speed offering just missed off the corner of the plate here. It's a 1-0 now to Fleas. Off speed just misses here. So now 2-0 here on Fleas. Center fielder. And a called strike, so 2-1 now to Peyton Fleas. Coming back with the fastball was TJ Lamb. As I mentioned, he's got the 10 strikeouts here thus far. Ball misses low now to Fleas, so Fleas in a hitter's count here at 3-1. Asher Jordan in the on-deck circle for the Cardinals. And Fleas will draw the base on ball here, so he will down to first here, and that will bring in Asher Jordan, who walked his last at bat. Had the stolen base, scored a run as well for the Cardinals back in the 4th. And a called strike to Jordan here. Lamb's throw back down to Phillips over at first. Fleas back in time here. Hammerly in the on-deck circle for the Cardinals. And a called strike too. So Lamb up in the count here, 0-2 on Asher Jordan. Fleas over at first. That ball misses. So 1-2 our count now. And the throw down to 2. And Fleas will be out, caught stealing, so that will end the Cardinals' half of inning number 5 here. Move down here to the bottom half of inning number 5. Pacelli 2-1 here over Almond. You're listening to and watching high school baseball, Pacelli baseball here on Zaleski Sports. Back here in a moment.
Rocky Rococo.
My pizza.
Pizza, hand-style pizza.
I love it.
Cheese sauce, toppings and spices.
You'll love it too.
Rocky Rococo. Whole pie or slices. Hot, thick, chewy, crunchy, saucy. Rocky Rococo. Rocky Rococo.
Let your job journey begin at Express Employment Professionals. Find hundreds of employers looking for a candidate like you, all in one place at one time. And let Express Employment help connect you with your future career. With locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford, you'll find local jobs right in your community, including direct hire and evaluation to hire opportunities. Express Employment specializes in light industrial, skilled trades, professional, and office careers. Begin your job journey today with Express Employment Professionals at expresspros.com.
All right, we are back out here on Almond-Bancroft. Little Scholars Childcare, Little Scholars and Little Scholars Beginnings are two beautiful childcare and preschools in Stevens Point offering early childhood learning for infants through 4K. You'll find great facilities and a comfortable environment to help your child grow. Visit littlescholars.com. So Clarence Pratt steps up here. He flew out to right his first at-bat back in inning number 2 for the Eagles. That ball lifted back out into center, flees under it. That will be quickly out number 1, so Pratt retired on the fly out to flees here. That will bring in the first baseman, Aiden Phillips. Jolly Girls with a 15-0 advantage right now in the softball game, I'm told. Trevor Zaleski here tells me that. Well, Hammerly's offering to Phillips. Looks like it may have missed in perhaps, so count now 1-0 on Phillips. Hammerly's offering misses up. Phillips 0 for 1 on the day here. His struck out his first at-bat back in inning number 2. Hammerly works out of the stretch. And a called strike here to Aiden Phillips. Sun looks like it might want to come out here perhaps. You'd welcome the sun anytime. And a called strike too, so Hammerly now moves the count here to 2-2, even count here to junior first baseman Aiden Phillips. And Hammerly misses in, so up and in. So count moves now to full. Nobody on here for junior Aiden Phillips. That ball hit hard, so that will be a base hit for Aiden Phillips. Ball belted in there hard by big guy Aiden Phillips, so he'll reach. Base hit for Aiden Phillips. Back to the top of the order in TJ Lamb. He flew out to second his last bat. It grounded to second his first at bat. So 0 for 2 on the day here for Lamb at plate appearance number 3. Ball misses a little low here. So Phillips aboard at first. 1 out here for TJ Lamb. Hammerly's offering misses a bit low. Count now goes to 2-0. Cheese Pleasers in Bancroft is a local hidden gem filled with all the finest cheeses, snack sticks, cheese curds, and cheese trays. For Wisconsin's finest cheese, stop at Cheese Pleasers right off I-39 in Bancroft. And Hammerly misses up, so count now will go 3-0 here to the leadoff hitting TJ Lamb. And a called strike taken all the way on that, so 3-1 now the count to Lamb. Lefty 0 for 2 here on the afternoon. And that ball belted into center. That's hit a long way. Flees camps out under it. That will be out number 2. Lamb retired on the fly out to Peyton Flees in center. Now we'll bring up Brody Dernbach. Phillips remains at first here for the Eagles. And a called strike here to Brody Dernbach. So Dernbach walked his last at bat, had a stolen base. Flew out to left his first at bat. Nice swings and misses here. So count now 0-2 on Dernbach. Brody Dernbach here. Junior catcher for the Eagles. Ball misses just upstairs. And the sun definitely coming back out. Good to see, no doubt. Hammerly misses down low, so 2-2 now at the count here to junior Brody Dernbach. All misses low. Phillips down to second. He will be in with a stolen base, so stand up stolen base for Aiden Phillips. Luke is trying to get out of this fifth inning here. Full count here on Brody Dernbach. And foul back into the backstop here. Sure do love this backstop. Not gonna lie. So count remains full here. And that will be a base on ball. So Brody with a good patient at bat here. Runners here at first and second here for Emmett Stiles. Stiles 0 for 1 on the day here for the Eagles. Shortstop. That ball just misses, so now the count. Brief timeout here. Fleet Farm, pick up all your pets' favorites from Fleet Farm. Find everything from food and treats to toys and health products under one roof from all the brands you trust. Dogs or cats, they've got you covered. Shop your pets' everyday essentials at Fleet Farm. So Emmett Stiles here with a 1-0 count. Hammerly comes set here. And that pitch just missed. So 2-0 the count here now to Emmett Stiles. Stiles has worked count now to 3-0. Phillips, the lead runner, out on second. Dernbach, Brody Dernbach down at first. And that ball hit sharply to Sullivan Shover at third. He'll get the out over at 3. And that will retire the Almond-Bancroft Eagles here in inning number 5. 2-1 our score here. We will move to the top half of inning number 6 here. You're listening to and watching high school baseball, Pacelli baseball here on Zaleski Sports. Back here in a moment.
Hello, Wisconsin. Phelps Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun. Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Phelps Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Phelps Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this
this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love Home Furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Ooh. All right, we are back out here at Almond-Bancroft here. 2-1 is their score. Pacelli up. Pretty solid baseball game, no doubt. Both pitchers pitching really, really well, in my humble opinion. TJ Lamb with the 10 strikeouts here through 5. He will work here in the 6th inning for the Eagles. Lucas Hammerly as well, pitching a really, really good baseball game. He's hit 5 strikeouts and pretty good clean baseball altogether. Both squads today. CWC South Conference Showdown. Asher Jordan will get a fresh plate appearance here to lead inning number 6 off here for the Cardinals. Again, 2-1 our score. Lamb out on the hill for the Eagles. And Jordan steps up here for Pacelli in the 3 spot. And Lamb's pitch misses low here. Jordan playing second base today for the Cardinals. And a called strike. Lamb to Jordan here. 1-1 the count. And the breaking ball in there for strike 2 here to Jordan. So 1-2 the count. Pitch just missed the corner here. So count now goes even at 2. Jay Lamb out on the hill, working out of the stretch here for the Eagles. And that ball's hit down the first base line, and that will go foul here. So Jordan to get another crack at it. Ball slowly rolled foul. So 2-2 here, the count to Jordan. Hammerly in the on-deck circle for Pacelli. And that will be a called third strike on Jordan. Well, that will be out number 1 for Pacelli. That will send up Lucas Hammerly. Had to walk his last at. Couple of walks on the day for Hammerly, a couple stolen bases. We're going to get a mound visit here. Wood Street Rentals, no matter the job, big or small, look to Wood Street Rentals to get the equipment you need to get the job done. Offering a wider range of equipment needs and delivery to any job site, look to Wood Street Rental in Stevens Point. So Lamb with the 11 strikeouts here. I don't know if that will be his day or not. I'm not sure. And we'll stay right here, though. If we get a pitching change, we will. Looks like we will get a pitching change here. So we will take a brief commercial break here. You're listening to and watching high school baseball, Pacelli baseball here on Zaleski Sports. Back here in a moment.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
All right, we are back out here at Almond-Bancroft High School. 2-1 our score here. We are top half of inning number 6 here. And the one out here with Lucas Hammerly ready to get things going here for Pacelli. Emmett Stiles out on the hill for Eagles here of Almond-Bancroft. Culligan Water. Get Culligan Water for only $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water at culliganh2o.com. So Hammerly steps in here. He's a couple of walks on the day. A couple of stolen bases. He will face the right-handed Emmett Stiles here, number 27 on the hill for the Eagles. One out here for Hammerly now, hitting from the left side of the plate. Switch hitting Lucas Hammerly here. Stiles' first offering just misses, so count now goes to 1-0 on Hammerly. And a called strike to Lucas, so 1-1 the count. TJ Lamb with 11 strikeouts here for the Eagles. Pitched a really nice game in my opinion. Stiles off speed just misses, so count now goes here to 2-1. Hammerly hitting off the left hand at bat. And a called strike 2 here to Lucas Hammerly. Count now goes even here at 2-2. It's the right-hander Emmett Stiles. That ball lifted into call. Play will be made out on left, so Hammerly hit that pretty well, but he will be retired for out number 2. Flies out to left. That will bring Bryce Flaker to the plate. He is 0 for 2 here in the afternoon. Freshman right fielder Bryce Flaker here. It's a hard throwing Emmett Stiles. And Stiles comes with the fastball in. Flaker down 0-1 here in the count. Kelton Hopper over in the on-deck circle for the Cardinals. Nobody on here. And that pitch misses upstairs for Stiles here. And a swing and a miss, so 1-2 now here on Flaker. And that will hit Bryce Flaker, so he will reach on the hit by pitch here for 2 outs here, and that will bring in junior Kelton Hopper. Kelton walked his last at-bat. So Flaker down at first. And a called strike. The throw down from Dernbach to second. And Flaker will be in there for the stolen base. Won the count here now to Hopper. Flaker, the lead runner, out at second for the Cardinals. Hopper trying to, and a good play there by TJ to retire Hopper, so Hopper down. And we will move to the bottom half of inning number 6. You are listening to and watching high school baseball, Pacelli baseball here on Zaleski Sports. Back here in a moment for bottom half of inning number 6 on Zaleski.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
Hi, I'm Shai from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
All right, we are back here out in Almond-Bancroft here, bottom half of inning number 6 here. Almond will send up Keegan Nye, Davis Dernbach, and Shane Klysmith for the Eagles. Pacelli with a 2-1 advantage. Lucas Hammerly out on the hill here for his 6th inning of work here. Right-hander with 5 strikeouts through his first 5 innings, in line for the victory if things would continue the way they are. Hammerly misses upstairs to Keegan Nye here, so count 1-0. That ball lifted out into center. Fleas will retire Nye for out number 1 here for Cardinals. So 1 out here for Davis Dernbach. Dernbach 0 for 2 here on the afternoon for the Eagles. Shane Klysmith in the on-deck circle for the Eagles. That ball hit foul here, so count now moves to 0-1 here. And a swing and a miss. So Davis Dernbach down 0-2 here now. Lucas Hammerly out on the hill for the Cardinals. Shane Klysmith in the on-deck circle for the Eagles. Hammerly works out of the stretch. That ball batted out of play here, so count remains 0-2 on Davis Dernbach. Ball up and in here, so now 1-2 here on Davis Dernbach. Hammerly works out of the stretch for the Cardinals. And that ball just misses, so count now goes even here at 2-2. Hammerly works out of the stretch here again for the Cardinals. That ball hit to third, Sully Schober. And Schober with a nice play, the 4-3 to retire Davis Dernbach. So Sully Schober showing some pretty good things over the freshman over at third. Plays a pretty good third base. Fields the ball cleanly. Had a couple nice plays, has Sully Schober thus far. That will bring in the center fielder, Shane Klysmith here for Almond. And a called strike here for Klysmith. That will hit Klysmith on the helmet. And Klysmith will reach base on the hit by pitch here for Almond. That will bring in Ashton Chaplinsky, and that will bring out Coach Wayne Sankey for a quick mound visit. Stevens Point Orthopedics is proud to provide athletic training services to Pacelli athletes. Stevens Point Orthopedics, world-class treatment, hometown care. We'll see if that will be the afternoon here for Lucas Hammerly. He goes 5 2/3 inning here for Pacelli. Pitched a really nice game in my opinion in line for the victory if things were to stay where they are, but still plenty of baseball here left. Peyton Fleas to come on here in relief. We will pause here for a break here. You are listening to and watching high school baseball, Pacelli baseball here on Zaleski Sports. Back here in a moment.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine-free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
All right, we are back out here at Almond-Bancroft High School here. Pacelli with a 2-1 advantage here. Peyton Fleas on in relief for the Cardinals. Relieves Lucas Hammerly with the 5 2/3 innings pitch for the junior Hammerly today. Pitched a really nice ball game. Seeing a lot of good things out of Lucas on the mound thus far in the early goings here for the Cardinals. And that will bring in second baseman Ashton Czaplinski here. 2 outs here in the inning. And Fleas misses low out of the stretch. And Cly Smith will reach on the pass ball. So lead runner on second now. Fleas 2-0 here. Hard throwing Peyton Fleas. And a strike. So Peyton dealing the heat today thus far. 2 on our count. Cly Smith, the lead runner. The tying run on second here for the Eagles. Well, misses low now, so count now goes 3-1 on Ashton Czaplinski. Fleas works out of the stretch. And a called strike, so the count now goes full. Fleas working quick out of the stretch here for the Cardinals, trying to get out of this here. And that ball hit to second. And they will get the 4-3 at second to retire Czaplinski. So we will move to the bottom half of inning number 6 here. Pacelli still up 2-1 here. Almond coming up here in their bottom half of inning number 6. You are listening to and watching high school baseball, Pacelli baseball here on Zaleski Sports. Back here in a moment.
At Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Buy 3 Goodyear tires and 1 is free has been extended at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Plus, get up to $200 back on 4 installed Goodyear tires when you use the Goodyear credit card. Buy 3 and 1 is free in March at Sherrill Tire and Auto. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
And we are back out here ready to commence inning number 7 here. Sully Schober to lead things off for the Cardinals, 0 for 2 on the afternoon. Designated hitter Nolan Wojcik in the on-deck circle. Emmett Stiles, the hard-throwing right-hander, out on the hill for the Eagles. We are underway. Stiles misses upstairs here to Sully Schober. Saw some nice things out of this young man playing a third base here defensively for the Cardinals. And swung and missed here. They have tipped it, got a piece. Either way, it will be strike number one here. So 1-1 the count here to Sully Schober. That ball lifted out of play. That will push the count here to 1-2. And the insurance guy in me always gets nervous when I see foul balls near vehicles. But in any event, Sully Schober here remains 1-2 here on that bat here. Emmett Stiles here set. And the breaking ball, strike three to Schober. Emmett Stiles showing some versatility out on the hill. So that will bring in Nolan Wojcik here 0 for 2 on the afternoon for the left-handed designated hitter Nolan Wojcik. Off speed. Changeup just missed. 1-0 now here to Wojcik. That ball lifted out of play here, so Wojcik fouls it away here. Nobody on here, one out here for Pacelli. And a called strike here to Nolan Wojcik. And count now goes 1-2 on the senior lefty. Try to get something going here in inning number 7. Ball just missed outside, I think, here. So 2-2 the count here. Emmett Stiles looking pretty good out there on the hill as well. Seen some good pitching all around, I would say. Stiles set. And his pitch just misses, so Wojcik works the count full now. Not getting any warmer out. But that is baseball in the spring. Stiles misses high, so Nolan will reach on the base on ball here for the Cardinals. And that will bring up Eric Reinke. He's 0 for 1 here today at a walk in inning number 3. And the throw back down to first. And Nolan retreats back here. Stiles work back. Checks back on Wojcik. Wojcik, the speedster over there. We know he runs cross country in the fall. Got some wheels, no doubt. Stiles holds him on. Stiles works out of the stretch here. Ball added into the backstop here. Count now 0-1 to Reinke. And Stiles throws back over to Phillips at 1. Checks the runner there. Wojcik back in. Coach Sad's over there directing traffic for the Cardinals. Stiles, that's going to be lifted into the gap. Wojcik going to fall down. And he will get to second on the base hit by Eric Reinke. Reinke, a nice piece of hitting there for the Cardinals. Wojcik advances, so Reinke runners on first and second here now, and that brings up top of the order here in Melise Badoon. He walked and flew out to left. And to strike out inning number 1, so he is 0 for 2 here in the afternoon. A couple runners on for Pacelli. And Stiles' first pitch, called strike. And Badoon swings through the second strike here, so quickly 0-2 on the junior Melise Badoon here. Trying to get Wojciech in if he can. That ball lifted out of play. And will get out of play. Count will remain 0-2 here on Melise Badoon. Wojciech down at second. Ranke down at first. Both runners with moderate leads, we'll say. Ball misses just up here, so count now goes 1-2 on Badoon. And that pitch just misses, so count now goes even here at 2. Couple runners on here. Stiles works out of the stretch for the Eagles. And that ball push foul, so count remains 2-2. Peyton Flees in the on-deck circle for the Cardinals. One out here. Top half, inning number 7. Ball misses just up. Looks like breaking ball up now, so count goes to full here on Badoon. And Badoon draws the base on ball, his second walk here of the afternoon. We'll load things up here for senior Peyton Flees. With the one out here. We'll get a mound visit here from Coach Terzinski. I think we'll stay right here. Again, pretty well played baseball game, both squads, no doubt. I think we've seen some really solid pitching from both vantage points. TJ Lamb pitched a really, really good game thus far. And, of course, Lucas Hammerly in line for the win if things would remain. He's pitched very, very well. And Emmett Stiles, maybe a few words of encouragement here for Coach Terzinski's Eagle team here. Well, Flees and Jordan and Hammerly here for the Cardinals. Of course, we'll have our Nasonville Dairy post-game show shortly or nearly immediately after the conclusion of tonight's game. The Nasonville Dairy post-game show. So Flees comes up here with the bases loaded. One out here for the senior. Peyton is 0 for 2 on the afternoon. He walked his last at-bat back in inning number 5 for the Cardinals. Stiles here to deliver, bases loaded. Stiles misses off the outside part of the plate, so count goes now to 1-0. That ball ripped into left. That's going to score at least a run. Nolan Wojciech comes in to score. And a second run. Reinke scores on a second run, so a 2 RBI single for Peyton Fleas. Ball was hit on a rope, no doubt. So Wojciech and Reinke to score. Badun advances to second, and that will bring up senior Asher Jordan today. Over 1 here with a walk. Beg your pardon, over 2 with a walk. Stiles misses off the outside part of the plate. Peyton Fleas. That 2 RBI single for the senior. Ball hit on the ground in the hole. That's going to be a tough play. Not able to get there. Badun to score. That will be an RBI for Asher Jordan. And Fleas will advance to second, and Jordan with a single. Score now 5-1 here, 1 out here. Lucas Hammerly comes up here. He flew out to left his last at bat, hitting from the left side this time. Don't see that a whole lot, but Lucas does do that. He will hit from both sides of the plate. And he does it pretty well from both sides at that. So Hammerly comes in here. There's at first and second for the Cardinals. 5-1 our score. Hammerly shows bunt. And ball misses, so count now goes 2-0 here on Lucas Hammerly. Lucas still in line for the victory on the hill today, if things would remain as they are. But again, lots of baseball left. Well, that ball misses out, so now Hammerly moves the count here to full. Bryce Flaker in the on-deck circle for the Cardinals. And that ball misses up, so Hammerly will draw the walk. And we'll load things back up here for the Cardinals. For Bryce Flaker, the right fielder, freshman Bryce Flaker, he was hit by a pitch and had a stolen base. His last at-bat back in inning number 6 here for the Cardinals. Comes up here in a big spot with the bases loaded. And a called strike to Bryce Flaker. Stiles coming with the first pitch strike here to Flaker. Ball up, so count now 1-1 here to Flaker. Fleas out at third, Jordan out at second, and Hammerly out at first for the Cardinals. Stiles misses away, so count now 2-1 on Flaker here. And that ball misses. Runners will stay put. Count now moves to 3-1 here. Nowhere to put them, as they say. And Keltnapper in the on-deck circle for the Cardinals. And a called strike to Flaker, so count now moves to full, so Stiles battles back. Full count here for the Eagles. And a called third strike. So Flaker retired on called third strike, so that is 2 outs now. And that will bring in the left-handed hitting Keltnapper. rounded to short his last at-bat back in inning number 6 here for the Cardinals. Bases loaded here for Pacelli. Stiles comes set with a first pitch strike here to Opper. That ball fouled away by Oppers. The count quickly 0-2 here to Kelton. Kelton with a walk. 0 for 2 here in the afternoon for the Cardinals. And Stiles with a called third strike, so he will battle his way out of that. That will end Pacelli with 3 runs, however, in that frame, or half of the frame here. Coming to the bottom half of inning number 7, Pacelli up 5-1. We will take a few moment pause here. You are listening to and watching high school baseball, Pacelli baseball here on Zaleski Sports. Back here in a moment.
The work that you put in is the work you're going to get out. It starts in the weight room, focusing on those fundamentals, whether it's throwing form, hitting form, running form. So that way when you come to the game, you're not really thinking about them. In my sessions with Carter at WPI, I kind of learned how to be very strong and very flexible at the same time. High pressure situations, the world's pushing down on you and you're trying to push back. Don't let the moment get too big.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
All right, we are back here for inning number 7 here. Last call, as they say, here for the Eagles. Pacelli with 3 runs in that last half inning, capped off by the 2 RBI base hit by Peyton Fleas. Allman will send up Clarence Pratt here, the left fielder, followed by Aiden Phillips and back to TJ Lamb. So Pratt 0 for 2, hit the ball pretty sharply. Both at-bats flew out to right his first at-bat and flew out to center his second at-bat. So he will step in here for his third. And Fleas with a first pitch strike. Aiden Phillips in the on-deck circle for the Eagles. And a swing and a miss. Fleas might have had some extra mustard on that one. So 0-2 here, the count to left fielder Clarence Pratt. And Fleas going upstairs to retire Pratt on first out here by way of the strikeout. 1 out quickly here, and that brings up Aiden Phillips. Base hit his last at-bat, a stolen base. Back in inning number 5 here for Almond. 0 for 2 on the day for Aiden. And Fleas misses a bit inside here. 1-0 the count here to Aiden Phillips. 1 for 2 on the afternoon. And a called strike here to Aiden. Count now goes to 1-1. Ball misses in, so count now 2-1 on Aiden Phillips. Fleas and the Cardinals have the 1 out registered thus far. And that's a ball 3 here, so 3-1 here. Hitters count on Aiden. Call that a strike? I was going to say 3-1 the count here. And a called strike, so count now goes here to full. And Phillips draws the base on ball here. And back to the top of the order in TJ Lamb. 0 for 3 on the afternoon. Flew out to center sharply his last at bat for the Eagles. Brody Dernbach in the on-deck circle for the Eagles. And left-handed hitting TJ Lamb will get a pinch runner here for Aiden Phillips. So 1 out here for Lamb. Ball belted hard, hit hard, unable to come up with it. And that will be a double for TJ Lamb. That ball hit hard. Good play though out in center. Nearly able to come up with that, but that ball hit hard by Lamb. So Phillips, beg your pardon, Hagnes over to third. 1 out here for Brody Dernbach. He walked his last couple of walks here today. Flew off to left his first at bat. 0 for 1 on the day. Flees misses up and in. And swing and a miss by Brody Dernbach. So count now 1-1 here. Emmett Stiles in the on-deck circle for the Eagles. Two on now to Brody Dernbach. Agnes down at third, pinch running, and Lamb out at second. And Flees with a called strike there, so 2-2 the count even now on Brody Dernbach. Ball just missed, so count now goes to full here on Brody Dernbach. Ball hit, going to be just foul. Schober there to field it in foul territory here, so Dernbach stays alive here. 1 out here, runners first or second and third. Flees works out of the stretch here. And a called third strike by Flees. So Flees retires Brody Dernbach for out number 2. And Emmett Stiles here comes up. Coach Sankey here to mound visit here. A few words of encouragement. So Almond down to their final out here. And Emmett Stiles, we saw him out on the hill. 5-1 our score here. Almond threatening here in this bottom half of inning number 7. And we'll have our post-game Nasonville Dairy post-game show immediately following today's game here. And Stiles with the base on ball, the intentional walk. Load things up here. Now we'll bring in Keegan Nye here. Bases loaded here for the Eagles here. 2 outs. called strike here. 0-1 the count here. Ball misses in, so count 1-1 now to Keegan. Fouled away here. Count now goes to 1-2 here. Coach Sads there with a good heads up play there. Dugout. Nice job, Sads. And a strike 3, so that will be the game here. 5-1 is our final. We will have our Nasonville Dairy post-game show shortly after. Hopefully get a few words from Coach Wayne Sankey and a player or two of Coach Sankey's choosing. So Pacelli, 5-1 victory here today out in Almond-Bancroft. Again, we'll have our Nasonville Dairy post-game show. You are listening to and watching high school baseball, Pacelli baseball here on Zaleski Sports. We'll be back here momentarily for our Nasonville Dairy post-game show, which is Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds. Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. Back here in a moment. You are listening to Zaleski Sports. Back here momentarily.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
All right, we are out here with head coach Wayne Sankey here of the Pacelli Cardinals. Big victory today. This is a really good baseball game in my opinion. I mean, this could have went certainly either way, no matter how you look at it. You've got two CWC South, two really well-coached baseball teams
Yeah, Sad's
out
got
in
it.
action here.
Yeah, he'll bring it. We'll bring it.
So, Coach, talk a little bit about today. I guess we'll start with the pitching performance. I think both teams played clean baseball. I thought we saw really good pitching from both sides. Talk a little bit about your pitching today.
Yeah, Lucas did a good job, gave us some solid innings to start and kept us in it. You know, that one run, scored on a wild pitch, pass ball, however you want to score it. And, you know, but give Almond-Bancroft a lot of credit. Their pitchers have gotten better since last year. But our guys, you know, our pitchers and defense is what won this game for us. And we had some clutch hits with Peyton getting that big hit for us as well.
Yeah, I would agree. Peyton with that 2 RBI single to kind of cap things off for you guys. Talk a little bit about, you guys have a game tomorrow. You back at it tomorrow, and then you have a double header on Saturday. How do you prepare with such short turnaround here, Coach?
Well, you know, I didn't want Peyton to go 26 pitches, but that was part of the reason why we intentionally walked their best hitter. Typically, you don't ever put the tying run to the plate, but we wanted to keep him under that 30-pitch threshold, and he threw 3 pitches to the next hitter to end the game. So, but he can bounce back tomorrow. We got Kelton on the mound tomorrow. You know, we've hopefully created that depth in the gym during the pitching week and all that kind of stuff. But you know, it's only going to make us better as a team as we keep moving forward.
Absolutely, Coach. Well, anything else you want to say before we turn it over to Junior Lucas Hammerly? Again, I think you guys played a phenomenal game. Lots of baseball ahead. Anything else
Yeah,
for
you know,
Coach
we
Sankey?
played. Just give a lot of credit to Almond. You know, last year we were 10-run rolling them, I think, twice, and they came out and their pitching definitely did the job, kept them in the game, and you know, we had a little eye opener here today that we got to come ready no matter what.
Oh, yeah, you have to bring it every time. Well, Coach, we really appreciate it, sir.
Thank you.
Fist bump. All right, thanks, Coach. All right, Junior Lucas Hammerly here. Lucas, you pitched a really stellar game today, I would say. You really in control pretty much the whole game. And as Coach Sankey said, though, I mean, I think Almond showed a lot of good things today. They had a lot of good pitching. TJ Lamb pitched really well. Talk a little bit about your pitching performance today.
I mean, yeah, obviously Almond had a very good pitching game, but I mean, I was just throwing the ball over the plate, and my defense made the plays for me. So.
Yeah, well said, Lucas. As Coach said, you guys have a couple games, actually 3 games coming up. You guys are back at it tomorrow at home against Port Edwards Conference Showdown, and then you guys are doubleheader on the road in Green Bay. Anything for you, Lucas, is you guys kind of your role and how you approach these next few games here?
I mean, yeah, we'll just have to be efficient with the pitchers, the hitters, and we got to keep hitting the ball, and our pitchers are doing well so far, so keep it going. Yeah.
Well said, Lucas. Well, I think you know the drill. I'm not sure if you do, but we'll count you down. We'll go 3, and then we'll go 2, and then we'll go 1, and then we'll turn it over to you.
All right.
Lucas Hammerly in the highlight house.
I'm Lucas.
We'll go again. We'll get you a good one.
Sorry.
So go 3, 2, 1.
I'm Lucas Hammerly, and I'm in the house.
All right, that is Lucas Hammerly, the junior. Nice job today. We'll see you back at it tomorrow.
Thank you.
Nice job, young man. So again, our final here, 5-1 here in Almond-Bancroft, as Coach Wayne Sankey said. Very close game, good pitching on both sides, good clean baseball. Pacelli will be back at home tomorrow, where they will host Port Edwards in a CWC conference game, and then they will be on the road Saturday out in Green Bay for a doubleheader at Green Bay Notre Dame. I'm Brandon Berencott here in the call with Zaleski Sports. Trevor Zaleski on the production today. Have yourself a very fine, fabulous Thursday night. Pacelli again, 5-1 victory out here against Almond-Bancroft. We will be back at it tomorrow on Zaleski Sports. Have yourself a good night.